Now we will study a reaction of metals with dilute acid. Here we are taking hydrochloric acid as the dilute acid. Now we will study the reaction of dilute hydrochloric acid with different metals like magnesium, aluminium, iron as well as zinc. Afterwards we will study the reaction of metals with nitric acid. Now when dilute hydrochloric acid reacts with these metals, their hydrogen gas formation will take place. At the same time, when nitric acid reacts with the metals, their hydrogen gas formation won't take place. Now, here in case of reaction of nitric acid, we are using only one metal, that is copper. But at the same time, for doing the test of or reaction of dilute hydrochloric acid, we are doing reaction with the 4 metals. Let us see now. Magnesium reacts with the hydrochloric acid. Here again aluminium reacts with the hydrochloric acid. We have taken dilute hydrochloric acid. Here again dilute hydrochloric acid. As a result of it, there will be the formation of salt. Magnesium reacts with the chlorine, magnesium chloride will form, MgCl2. Along with that hydrogen gas, it will evolve out. Aluminium reacts with the hydrochloric acid, aluminium chloride, aluminium chloride, AlCl3. Aluminium, its valency is 3, chlorine valency 1, AlCl3. Along with that hydrogen gas will form. Here now iron reacts with the chlorine. As a result of it, ferrous chloride will form, FeCl2. Chlorine valency 1, ferrous, its valency 2. Iron has 2 valencies, Fe2 valency as well as Fe3 valency is there. Fe2 will be there, then ferric will say. Fe2 will be there, then ferrous. So here ferrous chloride, along with that hydrogen gas. Next one, zinc reacts with the hydrochloric acid, zinc chloride ZnCl2. Along with that hydrogen gas will form. Now here reaction of metals with the nitric acid. Here copper reacts with the first case concentrated, writing on top, concentrated nitric acid HNO3. Second case, copper reacts with the here dilute nitric acid HNO3. So here now in the reaction I am writing directly HNO3. As a result of it, copper nitrate CuNO3 twice, along with that water will form, plus we can say here nitrogen dioxide gas also will form. But here hydrogen gas formation won't be there. In this case, copper reacts with dilute nitric acid. As a result of it, copper nitrate, same both the cases, CuNO3 twice, that means the copper its valency 2, here also copper valency 2, nitrate its valency 1, here also nitrate valency 1. Along with that water, and there will be the formation of NO. NO means a nitric oxide. Nitric oxide. Here nitrogen dioxide. So now we have studied reaction of metals with the dilute hydrochloric acid and reaction of metals with the concentrate as well as dilute nitric acid. Here only dilute hydrochloric acid. Here nitric acid is there. In this case, copper reacts with the concentrated nitric acid. In this case, copper reacts with dilute nitric acid. Only one difference you can see, that is here. Here NO2 form, here NO form. NO2 means nitrogen dioxide will form. Here NO means nitric oxide will form. Now our duty to balance the equation. Now these formula means you need to by heart it, then you have to write. If you don't know the formula, you cannot be able to write the chemical equation. So here now magnesium reacts with hydrochloric acid, magnesium chloride formed along with that water formed. Let us balance now. Here Mg1, here Mg1. Hydrogen here 1, hydrogen here 2. So I am writing here 2. Chlorine here 2, here also chlorine 2, equation balanced. Here aluminium 1, aluminium 1. Hydrogen here 1, but hydrogen 2 here. So I am writing here now 2. Afterwards we will see now hydrogen balance became. Chlorine here how many? 3. But here only 2 is there. So I am making now here 3. So you can find that 3 chlorine, here also 3 chlorine. But problem with the hydrogen now 2 here, here 3 hydrogen. So I am putting here now 2. Let us see now whether it is balancing or not. Otherwise again we have to rub and write. So here now how many hydrogen? 2 2s are 4 hydrogen. So this 3 I am rubbing. I am making now here 4. When I written here 4 hydrogen, here also 4 became. Problem with the chlorine. How many chlorine here now? 4 chlorine. Here only 3 chlorine. So I am adding here now 2. As a result of it, you can find that 2 Cl3. That means 6 became chlorine. So I am putting here now 6. So chlorine now 6. Chlorine here also 6. But aluminium here 2. Aluminium I am writing here 2. Hydrogen here 6. Here only 4 is there. So I am rubbing this again. Rubbing work only you have to do at the left hand side. Not below. Downside no rubbing, that is fixed. Only left hand side of each and every compound or formula. You can be able to rub and write if it requires. So here now 6 hydrogen, here only 2. So I am making here now 3. So you will get the answer now. 3 2s are 6 hydrogen. Here also 6 hydrogen. Chlorine here 6. 6 chlorine. Aluminium here 2. Here also aluminium 2. Equation balanced. Now here iron 1. Here iron 1. Chlorine here 1. Here chlorine 2. So I am writing here now 2. So 2 chlorine here, 2 chlorine here. Hydrogen now 2. Here also 2. Equation balanced. Now zinc here 1. Here also 1 zinc. Hydrogen here 1. But here 2. So I am writing here 2. Now chlorine here 2. Here chlorine 2. Equation balanced. That means we have to make equal number in both the sides. If it is not coming equal, keep on changing it. We have to make both the sides equal number. Here you might be seeing many times I had to rub it for equalizing the number of both the side. Which all elements are present in both the side, I had to rub and I had to do the adjustment. Same way you need to do. Now here, once again we will go to here. Magnesium react with hydrochloric acid, magnesium chloride as well as hydrogen gas. Here aluminium react with hydrochloric acid, aluminium chloride as well as hydrogen gas. Iron react with hydrochloric acid, as a result of it iron chloride FeCl2 along with that hydrogen gas. Here now zinc reacts with hydrochloric acid, as a result of it zinc chloride as well as hydrogen gas. Now we are studying about the chemical reaction of copper reacts with the concentrated nitric acid. So there already we studied now copper nitrate, water as well as nitrogen dioxide. Here copper reacts with the dilute nitric acid, as a result of it copper nitrate, water as well as nitric oxide. We will balance now. Here copper 1, here copper 1. Here hydrogen 1, here hydrogen 2 is there. So I am putting here now 2. So here now hydrogen 2, here also hydrogen 2 in the product side. Now we will see nitrogen how many? Nitrogen here how many? 2 nitrogen. Here how many? Nitrogen 2, 2 plus 1, 3. So I am putting here now 3. So here now 3 hydrogen became but at the same time here only 2 hydrogen is there. So I am putting now 2. 2 2s are 4. So I am putting here now 4. Then hydrogen's number equal became. Now nitrogen's number we will see. Nitrogen here 4 nitrogen. Here only nitrogen 2 is there. Then here only 1. So where 1 is there we will make it as 2. So nitrogen's number 4 became. Now what is about the oxygen's number? We'll see now. Oxygen 4 3s are 12. Here 3 2s are 6. 6 plus here 2. 8. 8 plus 4. 12. So equation balanced. Let us see now. Copper here 1. Here also 1. Now NO3. That means here nitrogen 2. Here nitrogen 2. So total 4 I written here. Hydrogen's number here 4. There also 4. Nitrogen's number 4. Here also 4. After that oxygen's number 3 4s are 12. Here now 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 2 8. 8 plus 4 12. So this equation balanced. Next one. Here copper 1. Here copper 1. Hydrogen here 1. Here 2. So I am putting here now 2. Nitrogen here 2. Here nitrogen 2. 2 plus 1 3. So I am making here now 2. So that means here now 1 2 here nitrogen and 2 here 4 nitrogen. Here now 2 nitrogen. So I am making here now 4. After that oxygen here 4 3s are 12. Here now oxygen 3 2s are 6 oxygen. 6 plus here now hydrogen 4 is there. So I am making here now 2. So 4 hydrogen here also 4 hydrogen became. Now oxygen 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 2 8. 8 plus 2 10. Oxygen's number now 10. Now after that now we have to increase the number of oxygen. For that what we can do, here 12 is there. So either here we will increase or here it will be there, then more becoming. Already 6 is there. If you are putting 2 3 like that, if you are, then here its number will be so much. So either here or here we have to add. So I am trying here now. So 2 was there before. Now 2 more oxygen's number want to increase. So I am making here now 4. Before here 2 was there. I made now 4. So oxygen's number let us see now. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 4 10. 10 plus 2 12. Oxygen's number became now 12 both the side. But at the same time hydrogen's number here 4 2s are 8. So I am putting here now 8. Hydrogen's number 8. Here also hydrogen's number 8. At the same time nitrogen's number here now 8 is there. Here nitrogen's number 2. 2 plus 2 4 is there. So one thing we can do here, nitrogen's number 8 and I am writing 8. Here nitrogen's number now 2. 2 plus 2 4 only is there. Oxygen's number again changed. Hydrogen's number balanced again. Hydrogen here 8. Here also 8 is there. Nitrogen 8. But here only 2 plus 2 4. So nitrogen's number here more is there. Here less is there. Oxygen's number we'll see. Oxygen's number here 8 3s are 24 now. Oxygen is equal to now 24. Here at the same time oxygen's number 6. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 4 10. 10 plus 2 12. Fix. Now what we can do, oxygen's number we have to increase double. So for that directly if we are adding, here now already 3 2s are 6 is there. Now if you are putting here, total 8 is there. Here now only oxygen is there. 8 3s are 24. So we need to add 12. So for that one thing we can do here, if we are putting 2, what is coming, let us see. We have to make actually 24 oxygen. So what will be the condition now you see. Here 3 2s are 6. 6 2s are 12 is there now. 12 plus 4, 16 plus 2, 18 is coming. Here 2 if I am putting. Oxygen's number only now at present we are seeing. So here now 2, here 3 2s are already 6 is there, 6 2s are 12. This place alone oxygen's number 12 is there, 12 plus 4, 16 plus 2, 18. Now if you are putting 3 here, what will happen we'll see. 3. So here if you are putting 3, then 3 2s are 6, 6 3s are 18. 18 plus 4, 22, 22 plus 2, that is 24. Now oxygen's number we have got 24. Here oxygen's number we have got 24. Now we have to see hydrogen's number how many? Hydrogen here 8, hydrogen here 8. After that we'll see now nitrogen's number, nitrogen here 8. Here this is 2 is there, 2 3s are 6. So here nitrogen's number now, here 1 is there, 1 2 2, 2 into 3, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. So we have got now nitrogen's number 8. Here nitrogen's number 8. Here also nitrogen's number now 8. Oxygen's number 24. Here we have got oxygen's number 18 plus 6, 24. Adding these two. Here 4 is there, 22 plus 2, 24. Hydrogen here 8. Here also 8. After that we will see now copper. Here 3 is there. So here 3 copper, then here also it will be 3. So like that way equation balanced. Once again this equation we will balance and see because it is a bit difficult. Now we'll see here copper 1, here also copper 1. This 2 is for only this NO3 group. After that hydrogen here 1, here hydrogen 2. So I am putting here now hydrogen 2. When I put hydrogen's place 2, even nitrogen's number increased, oxygen's number increased. So now nitrogen 2 became. Here nitrogen 2, 2 plus 1, 3. So what I am doing, this single one I am making double. So now nitrogen's number here 2, 2 plus 2, 4. So I am putting here also 4. Nitrogen's number 4 became, hydrogen's number now 4. Here hydrogen's number only 2 is there. So I am putting here now 2. So hydrogen 4, here also hydrogen 4, nitrogen 4, nitrogen 4. Now problem with the oxygen, 4 3s are 12 oxygen here, 12 oxygen. At the same time here, 3 2s are 6 oxygen plus 2, 8 oxygen plus 2, 10 oxygen. Oxygen's number is now 10. Now, here what we can do, we have to increase the number of oxygen. For that, here now hydrogen's number, here 2 is there, here oxygen's number now 10 became. So what I am doing, I have to make it now 12. So this hydrogen's place or nitrogen's place we can add. So 2 already was there, now 2 more I added. So I made here now 4 hydrogen. For hydrogen's place I put 4 now. So as a result of it now oxygen's number here 12 became, here also 12 became. But problem, here hydrogen's number 8 became. So here I am putting now 8. Now when I made hydrogen's number 8, nitrogen's number automatically became 8. So we'll see here nitrogen how many? 2, 2 plus 2, 4 nitrogen. Here now nitrogen's number is only 4. We have to make the nitrogen's number 8. So here already 2 is there here. Now here 2 is there. So again we have to see that one more thing. Oxygen's number now 8 3s are 24 became. So here now we have to balance oxygen's number as well as nitrogen's number. That is also we have to increase a lot. That means 24 we have to make it. So one thing we can do here, if you are putting here 2, let us see how it is coming. 2 nitrogen, 2 here, 2 2s are 4 nitrogen, 4 nitrogen plus 2, 6 nitrogen. So nitrogen's number became 6 here, but here nitrogen's number is 8. One more thing we can do, here oxygen's number 24 is there, but here now what will be the oxygen's number? Here 2 3s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 12 plus 4, 16 plus 2, 18 became. If we are putting here 3, then how it is coming we'll see. Because copper number increasing no matter, here single is there, we can add over here. So here now hydrogen's number 8, hydrogen's number 8, nitrogen's number 8, nitrogen here 2 nitrogen, 2 into 3 6 nitrogen plus 2 8 nitrogen, that is proper became 8 3s are 24 oxygen. Here now 3 2s are 6, 6 3s are 18, 18 plus 4 oxygen, 22, 22 plus 2 oxygen, 24 oxygen. So here also we have got now 24 oxygen. Again nitrogen's number if you will see, we will get 8. So here now copper, here 1, but here copper 3 is there, so I am putting here now copper 3. So copper 3, here also copper 3, hydrogen here 8, hydrogen here 8, nitrogen here 8, here this first nitrogen 2, 2 3s are 6, or directly also we can multiply. So we will get nitrogen's number 3, 3 plus 2, 8. Now oxygen 8 3s are 24. Here now 3 2s are 6, 6 3s are 18, 18 plus 4, 22 plus 2, 24. So like that way equation balanced. Here now magnesium reacts with hydrochloric acid, magnesium chloride as well as hydrogen gas formed. Similarly aluminium, iron as well as zinc react with hydrochloric acid, that is also dilute hydrochloric acid. As a result of it their salt formed, chloride salt formed. Now when metals like copper or other metals also react with nitric acid, they form their either nitrogen dioxide or nitric oxide or even nitrous oxide. Like that way different oxide formation will be there, water formation will be there, their own nitrate formation is there. Here now you have to study only one example, that is with the copper. Copper reacts with the concentrated sulfuric acid, here copper reacts with the dilute nitric acid. Here as a result of this reaction copper nitrate, water as well as nitrogen dioxide formed. Here when copper reacts with the dilute nitric acid, copper nitrate, then water as well as nitric oxide formed. This reaction, its balancing is a bit difficult compared to all other equations. Remaining all balancing work was quite easy to us, but here it came the balancing work a bit difficult is there. So you have to take more care and patiently you have to solve this. What is reactivity? Reactivity means the capacity of an element to react with other elements. Some elements are having high reactivity. That means a high capacity to react with other elements. At the same time, some elements do not have high capacity to react with other elements. Now, not with the elements alone, even with water, acids, oxygen, all these things we have to see. Now, if they are having the capacity to react with water, then with other elements, even we can say that oxygen, acids, all these things, some elements are having such a speciality, they react with water, then oxygen and acids. So such type of elements are having high reactivity. At the same time, some elements are having no capacity to react with water, but they may react with acids as well as oxygen, or some may not react with all these elements. Like that also some elements are there. So the elements capacity to react, accordingly we have grouped or classified the elements. Then that table or that series or that work what we had done. We means in the sense of scientists done. So that is known as reactivity series. In reactivity series, the reactive ability of the elements are shown. Let us study now this reactivity series from this table. Here now there are different elements shown. Potassium, sodium, lithium, calcium shows one character. Magnesium, aluminium, zinc, iron, tin as well as lead show one character. Copper, mercury, silver show one character. Gold show other character. Now we will see here this first level, I can say first level of elements, they react with water. We can say that these elements even react with acids. Again I can say these elements even react with oxygen. So we can say that they have high reactivity. Compared to all these metals, potassium is having highest reactivity power. So we can say that here, out of this, these elements are having the capacity to react with water, react with, from here arrow mark is shown. Here also I am showing the arrow mark. Here also I am showing the arrow mark. So here now we can say that here these elements are having the capacity to react with water. These elements are having the capacity, arrow mark from here is there, capacity to react with acids. Even they have the capacity to react with oxygen. So we can see that all these elements are highly reactive elements. Now out of this, potassium is having highest reactive ability. Now further here, these elements, magnesium till lead, these elements do not react with water. They have no capacity to react with water, but they react with acids as well as they react with oxygen. So we can say that they have moderate level of reactivity, we can say medium level of reactivity, we can say. Now this group, copper, mercury, silver, these elements cannot react with water, cannot react with acids, but they react with oxygen. Now here, so we can say that here now in comparison we can say these elements do not have the capacity to react even with the acids. They react only with the oxygen, we can say. Which are elements? Copper, mercury as well as silver. But copper, as we have studied, it can react with the nitric acid. We had already studied. But these other elements are not reacting. So even if they react, their reacting ability is very, very low with the acids. That's the matter, here it is not shown. But all these elements, even they have the capacity to react with the oxygen. But in comparison with this group and this group, these elements are less reactive. Now, when we come to gold, it is not having any reaction with water, no reaction with acids, no reaction with the oxygen. So we can say that it is not having any reaction with all these things like water, acids as well as oxygen. So we can say that this gold has lowest reactivity. Gold has lowest reactivity. Potassium has highest reactivity. Non-metals having such a speciality, that means they are electronegative. What is meant by electronegative? Electronegative elements speciality, they accept electrons from other element during a chemical reaction. When two elements react with each other, that particular time metals lose their electrons, at the same time non-metals accept, gain electrons. As a result of it, non-metals we are calling as electronegative ions, as well as when they receive electrons from other elements. So in general, we call non-metals as electronegative elements. Non-metals form electronegative ions, and as a result of it, we call non-metals as electronegative elements. Metals speciality, metals lose their electrons in a chemical reaction. As a result of it, they form electropositive ions. So we are calling them as electropositive ions, as well as when they lose their electrons. So in a chemical reaction, if metals as well as non-metals will be there, metal lose electrons and it become electropositive ion. At the same time, non-metal accept, receive electron. As a result of it, non-metals become electronegative ion. In general, metals we call as electropositive elements. To the non-metals we call as electronegative elements. Now we are going to study about the reaction between metals as well as non-metals. Here sodium is a metal, chlorine is a non-metal. Here potassium is a metal, chlorine non-metal, magnesium metal, chlorine non-metal. Chlorine is an example of halogen. Halogens are having the capacity to react with the metals. Now let us see which all compounds are producing. Sodium react with the chlorine, sodium chloride will form. Potassium react with the chlorine, potassium chloride will form. Magnesium react with the chlorine, magnesium chloride will form. After that we will balance. Now here, reaction of non-metals with the oxygen. This is also non-metal, this is also non-metal. Carbon is a non-metal, oxygen is a non-metal. Here again carbon is a metal, oxygen is a non-metal. But here partial combustion. Carbon means we can say in a charcoal, coal, such things we can say. Carbon that can burn in oxygen. So here we can say complete combustion of oxygen, carbon. Here partial combustion of oxygen. Here means full burning process is not taking place. So we can say that partial combustion. Combustion means burning. Now here full combustion, that is complete combustion of carbon in oxygen. So what is forming, that we'll study. Here now combustion, just burning of sulfur in oxygen. What is forming we'll see. So when carbon burns, carbon reacts with oxygen. Here carbon reacts with oxygen. Here sulfur reacts with the oxygen. As a result of it, which compounds are forming we will study. Here carbon dioxide will form. Here carbon monoxide will form. CO means carbon monoxide. As a result of partial combustion, sulfur reacts with oxygen. Sulfur dioxide will form. Here now chlorine when react with the water, which all compounds will form we'll see. Here non-metals reacts with the water. As a result of it, we will get hypochlorous acid. Hypochlorous acid, that is HOCl. Hypochlorous acid. Along with that, hydrochloric acid also will form. Both of them are acid. HOCl, this acid is new to you, that's the matter I written here. Hypochlorous acid, this is hydrochloric acid. Here we will get now chlorine react with the hydrobromic acid. Here now aqueous I am writing. Aqueous, that means it is an acid. HBr, hydrogen bromide also we will say. But here it is in the form of acid. So this acid we have to call as hydrobromic acid. Hydrobromic acid. So here now Br, that is in aqueous form. Aqueous means a liquid form. It is in acid form. So we are calling it as hydrobromic acid. Now normal HBr in solid form will be there. We can say this is in solid form. Then we will read it as hydrogen bromide. Hydrogen bromide. It is in the solid form, in the salt form. Then we will read it as, or we will call it as hydrogen bromide. Now, as a result of it, we will get hydrogen chloride. Along with that, bromine. So here now, hydrobromic acid, when react with the chlorine, hydrochloric acid as well as bromine is forming. Here now, reaction of non-metals with the hydrogen. For that, here two non-metals, here again same non-metal. That means sulfur is a non-metal, hydrogen also non-metal. Here now, nitrogen is a non-metal, hydrogen also non-metal. Then which compounds will form, we'll see. Hydrogen react with the sulfur, hydrogen sulfide will form. Nitrogen react with the hydrogen, ammonia will form, NH3. So here now, when sodium, potassium, magnesium react with the chlorine, their chloride will form. We can say that sodium react with the chlorine, sodium chloride. Potassium react with the chlorine, potassium chloride. Magnesium react with the chlorine, magnesium chloride. MgCl2. MgCl2. Magnesium chloride, MgCl2. Why? Because magnesium its valency 2, chlorine its valency 1. Here sodium its valency 1, chlorine valency 1. Potassium valency 1, chlorine valency 1. Magnesium chloride its formula MgCl2. Now here carbon react with oxygen, carbon monoxide CO2. Sorry, carbon dioxide CO2. As a result of partial combustion, carbon reacts with the oxygen CO, carbon monoxide. Sulfur reacts with oxygen, sulfur dioxide. Reaction of non-metals with water. For that, which example? Chlorine react with the water. As a result of it, hypochlorous acid as well as hydrochloric acid is forming. Now here chlorine react with the hydrobromic acid. As a result of it, hydrogen chloride as well as hydrochloric acid as well as bromine is forming. Here now reaction of non-metals with the hydrogen. For that, sulfur as well as nitrogen we have taken. Both of them are reacting with hydrogen. When sulfur reacts with the hydrogens, hydrogen sulfide is forming. When nitrogen reacts with the hydrogen, ammonia is forming. Now, we have written all equations. Now our duty to balance the equation. Let us see now. Here sodium 1, here also sodium 1. Chlorine here 2, here only 1 is there. So I am putting here now 2. As a result of it, 2 Na, here also I am putting 2. Chlorine 2, equation balanced. Now here potassium 1, chlorine here 2, here 1. So I am putting here now 2. As a result of it, potassium 2 became, here also I made a 2. So 2K, Cl2, here also Cl2, chlorine 2. Magnesium here 1, chlorine 2, equation already in balanced condition. Now here carbon reacts with oxygen, carbon dioxide formed. That is equation already in the balanced form. Carbon 1, oxygen 2. Here now, carbon 1 correct, oxygen but 2. So I am writing here now 2. So 2C, that means here also I made a 2. So we can say that 2 carbon, here also 2 carbon, oxygen 2. Here now sulfur 1, oxygen 2, equation already balanced. Here we will see now, here chlorine 2, here chlorine 1 and 1, 2. Hydrogen here 2, hydrogen 1 and 1, 2. Oxygen 1, equation already in balanced condition. Here now chlorine 2, here chlorine only 1, so I am putting here now 2. Hydrogen here 1 but here 2, so I am putting here 2. Now bromine here 2, here also 2, equation balanced. Here now sulfur 1, hydrogen 2, equation already in balanced condition. Here nitrogen 2, here nitrogen only 1 is there, so I am putting here now 2. After that, hydrogen here 2, hydrogen here already 2 is there, 2 into 3, 6 are there. Here only 2, so I am putting here now 3, so 3 2s are 6. Nitrogen 2, hydrogen here 6, here also hydrogen 6, nitrogen 2. So automatically we can say here also now equation balanced. Nitrogen 2, hydrogen here 6, 3 2s are 6, here 2 3s are 6, equation balanced. So here now we have number of equations. First case, reaction of metals with the non-metal. For that example we have taken chlorine. As a result of it, their salts formation took place. Here now in case of carbon as well as sulfur with oxygen, as a result of complete combustion of carbon with oxygen, carbon dioxide is forming. Partial combustion, that means a half burning, full burning of carbon not taken place. As a result of it, carbon monoxide is forming. Here sulfur as a result of burning, it produces sulfur dioxide. Now reaction of non-metal with water. As a result of it, here we have taken chlorine as well as water. As a result of it, here hypochlorous acid as well as hydrochloric acid is formed. Here reaction of non-metal with acid. Here acid is taken as hydrobromic acid, then non-metal taken, that is chlorine. It's a halogen. Both of them react together, hydrochloric acid as well as bromine gas is formed. Bromine, that is in liquid form, not a gas, it is in liquid form. Now here reaction of non-metal with hydrogen. So sulfur with hydrogen, nitrogen with hydrogen. When sulfur reacted with hydrogen, hydrogen sulfide formed. When nitrogen reacted with hydrogen, ammonia formed. Thank you.